move ahead now. So this is overall for the classes, and you had gained the concept, the very fundamental concept of the classes, to creation and everything, how to call it. Okay. In the similar way, like you create one class. In the similar way, like you created here classes. This one. So see, suppose you had created the class 1, you had created the class 2, you had created the class 3. You can create those classes now. If I made a number of classes in one place, I can call it as the module. I can say module 1, right? Suppose here, I had created certain more classes. Class 4, class 5, class 6, class 7, right? So this also I can call collectively as the module. The point is, module is a collection of classes actually. I can call it a library also in a general term. So library itself or module itself is a collection of classes, and the classes are the collection of functions. Okay. Now, suppose here, this is a class 1. Class 1 is there and it has the function 1, function 2, and function 3. Let's understand in this way. So what is the benefit of creating the class? Why I had created the classes? Why I had put my effort to create the classes? Module 1, I'm saying that I had created one file where number of classes I had created, and for F1, F2, F3 are the functions. Now here I'm just creating one more file here. And here I need a function which is similar to F1. Means I have to write here a function which is exactly similar to F1. Let's do it this way. Now the point is here, if I recreate this function, again, I have to write the lines. Why to waste the time? Why not to use the classes? So here, what I'll do, I'll just import this module. I will not rewrite this F1 function. No, I'll just call it here, import module 1. So import is a keyword which will import this module 1, and inside it, the class is there C1. Then I'll write here, from module 1, import. These are the ways to import this module where I had built the classes and the function. From module 1, import, class name is C1, import C1. So I had imported the C1. Means I'm not writing this function. I'm no more doing it. Okay. I will use this one. So I'm calling it here. So with the help of import, I'm doing that. Then I'm just calling this one from module 1, import C1. And now I will use this C1. C1 is already there. I'll just make the instance of it. So here I'll just write small c. C is equal to C1 means instance I'm making, and here I'll just write C is C dot F1. As soon I will just write here C dot F1, I can call this entire functionality here in my class. So remember, with the import statements, I can call this class functionality into my class without recreating, without putting the re-effort here, without putting my time in here. So that's why we had learned the classes. So in future, in Anaconda, we are having thousands of the classes. We can call those classes, we can call those functions here without recreation of these things, because there are very big functionalities are there. Okay, big classes are there. Second thing here, so this is one concept here, just to import. So here we are working on to the import modules now, that how to import it, how to call those imported classes, how to call the methods, how to call the attributes, how to call the characteristics as well. So we are going to work on to that. Second thing here, like I had created this module, okay? Module 1 we had created, module 2 we had created. In the similar way, I can create the module 3. And in this module 3 also, we are having class, many more classes, any number of classes you can create, any name, any function you can put. Now, what I can do, so remember, modules are the collection of the classes, and we can call this import these modules. And if I'm having a big bunch of the modules, okay, many modules are there, so I will call it as the packages. So packages involve modules or libraries, which itself in turn holds the classes and the functions. And classes can also hold the sub packages. It could be the sub packages, and inside this sub package, inside this sub package, we can have more modules. And inside these modules, we are having the classes, and the function. The point is that, like we are having folder, subfolder, that is also possible. Like in your computer, you are having a folder. Inside that folder, subfolders are there. And inside those subfolder, you are having the files, MS Word file, Excel file, any file. The similar way, we are having the packages. Packages are the collection of different modules, and these modules itself hold the classes and the functions. We will be using these modules as a import module whenever we are requiring it. And for these packages, they are already installed in Anaconda. They are there. Okay. So we'll just call this module. They are already there. Certain time what happens, suppose I need these packages, which is not the part of Anaconda, because we are growing actually. So certain time there are newer type of packages. So if I need these packages which are not present in Anaconda, so I just give the command, very simple command here, installation command. So these things we'll be learning in future whenever I'm requiring the package to install, that will do that slowly. Right now, I'm moving ahead with it because we are not doing any installation part. I just told you how to call the modules, how to call the pre-written modules, and it is already there with Anaconda. So here, whenever I'm going to call the modules, I'll just write here import keyword, and the module name here, I will be giving it here. They are already present here in Anaconda, and I'm going to take those. Import module name. Second thing here, inside it, suppose whatever module name here I'm giving, then inside it, I will be calling the functions, and also I'm going to call the attributes from those modules. Okay, so let's do. Now see here in modules, import module, import keywords. Suppose students, I want to see what are the keywords in this Python. Keywords like if, else, while, for, true, false, okay, and many more, like you had worked with class, break, continue, def, okay. So lambda also you had worked. So these things I needed. So how to work with this modules? Import keyword you can do. Keyword.kw list, it is going to give you the keyword list. You had used false, true, break, class, continue, def, okay, you from, for, and import we are going to use if, lambda, many more you had used, and slowly, if you are left some, so slowly in future we are going to do that. Now here, after this, let me explain all the things here in modules. Later on, I'll give you time to do these things. Here, import sys. Now this one, import sys. So wait here, just a moment here. Modules, import sys here. Sys is a system files where we can look out the system method here. Suppose here I'm just running it here, system.path. So here it is giving you sys.path. It is going to show you what are the paths available in your home page in your computer system. So these are the various paths available in home pages here. There is a operating system. Suppose I want to see details of the operating system. So import OS. OS is the module there. And inside it, suppose I want to know what is the current working directory I'm working. Means here where my Jupyter notebook is running, where it is running. So there's a method os.getCurrentWorking directory. It is saying the path which in my system it is there. In your one, it is different. This is changing directory. Suppose I want to change this directory. Right now it is the directory. I want to change this directory. I'll just give the command operating system.chdir. Change directory. And here is if I'm giving C drive users, so my directory will be changed instead of this del. But you won't do this here. Otherwise, your directory will be changed. Just it is a comment for the understanding only. Suppose I want to see what are the files and folder present into the current position, current home location. So here it is showing me these are the various files and folders present in my current systems. Okay, in your one, it would be a different one. So here it is showing, right? So for the time being, you do one thing here. Wait here, cell. Just to write these 3-4 lines only so that you can understand how to put a hands on to the import. This one, module, start writing here. Start writing here. Import keyword just to start putting it here. Start putting each and every point up to here. os.list directory. Carry on, continue. Continue now. So in this way, you can just put it. Now see here, students, wait. There is a math library. See here, this line number 52. There is a math library, math, M-A-T-H. Till now, students, like you had learned how to create the square root or power manually. But here they are predefined. Suppose here I want to call pi value. So this is import math, math.pi. Math.pi, so it is giving the value. Math.square root, if you pass 16, so it is giving 4. So what it is doing, it is just making the square root. Okay, so these are predefined inside the Anaconda. So math.pi, math.square root, it is giving. If you are passing 9, so it is giving 3 as the answer for the square root. Power function. If you want to find a power, so till now, like students, you did what? You did in this way, na? Manually you did it. But here we are having the predefined. Instead of this one, it will not take in this one. It will just take power function and the base and the this one raised to the power. So it is POW function, power function inside the math. So 2 raised to power 3 is 8. So it is giving 8. So these are predefined. Do it now. These all up to maths. I'm just making it low. Suppose here right now you are importing. So what you can do, let me tell you here. Right now, like you know how to import the math, okay, or any other file. So what I'll do here, there's one more way. Suppose here I want to work with math. So right now you are working in this way, import math, and here you are using math.pow. This is a function, and here you can pass any value. You can pass this also. This is a base or this is a power. You can do anything. There is another way. I do not want to work with math. I want to work with a smaller alias. So what I can do, I can just write here, import math as M. It is a nickname, small name. Then I'll write here, M.power. It will work. M.square root. It will work. So this is an alias name. This is a nickname also you can work with. So here you can see import with renaming. You are making the renames here. Renaming you are going to do. So here this one, import math as M, line number 57. Import math as M and then M.pow, M.square root you can do. Just have a hands on. Line number 57, 58. Do it now. Wait here, see here, one more thing. Students, suppose you had written import math as M. This is a small name, short name. There's one more thing here. Suppose, here. Suppose, now you came to know, like as soon as I'm writing here, import math, because math itself is a library in Anaconda. Okay, means math is a library, and here I said like pi is a Okay, pi value is there. It is the attribute. Okay. And here I say sqrt, it is a function. POW, it is the function. And this math library, it is present in python.org. If you want to study more, python.org, if onto the Google, if you type python.org, so there are a lot of documentation related with the math library. It is present there. That what are the functionalities present, pi, square root, and many cos theta, tan theta, sine theta, everything is present there. Logarithm, exponent, everything is there. I'm taking the simplified one. So pi, square root, power, and tan, cos, many functions are there. So as soon as you are writing here import math, so automatically all the functionalities of pi, square root, power, cos, tan, sine theta, everything is available onto your Jupyter notebook. But if I need a single only, suppose I need a pi only, that's all. I do not need square root, I don't need it. Suppose. So what statement I can write it here to call it? Simply I'll write here. From math, import pi. So it will be calling only pi, not everything. Suppose I am writing from math, import square root. So it will be calling only square root, not everything. Tan, cos, theta, no. Only square root. So this is also a way to call single functionality here from library name import keyword here. So see here, from math import pi, from math import square root. So only one function or one attribute will come onto the Jupyter notebook. But here in the above, when you call import math, it will take pi, power, cos theta, tan theta, everything. But here I need to call only one, pi only. Okay, that's all. I do not need other, only square root. So only one functionality will be called in your Jupyter. Okay. So try to do this one. Wait. From here. From math, this one, right? From here. Do this one. Line number 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Do it now. Let's see. There are certain current date and time. Be quick little bit. Students here, line number this one. Get current date and time. Get current date and time now. This one, line number 1 from here. So there are certain date and time functions inside the, listen it carefully. There are date and time functions inside the Python here. We can call that also. So if we want to work a little bit with date and time, import date time. See this line number 1. Import date time here. We have to call it to get the current date and time. Remember in date and time, there is a now function. So actually how it is written, there is a module date time. Okay. Inside this date time module, this is already in Python, this one. So inside it, there is one of the class. Inside this date time module, there is one of the class. And inside this class, there is now function. Remember, now function will always give the current date and time, which is present in your system, in your one. So if you run this one, date time, this is a module name. And here I'm going to call this class, and here now function I'm calling. Now means tell me what is the date and time. So here it is going to give you date and time, the current date and time present in your system. So the dates and the timings, like 16 means 4 o'clock, 27 minutes, and in this way. And these are the milliseconds they are giving it automatically. You are not going to give it here. Here I'm just giving it, wait. Here I'm giving it, run. So here it is just taking the today's date and time. Today is 5 December, and the time 16:09. It is taking 4 o'clock, 9 minutes, 49 seconds, and these are the millisecond. Now see here, if I get current date, I want to see what is the today's current date. So inside this date time, there is a date class, and inside it, today function is there. If I click it here, it will be giving you today's date. So remember, there is a date time module. Okay. Remember, there is a date time module. Inside this date time module, certain classes are there. 4 classes are there. Which one? Date class, time class, date time, or time delta. If I want to see any functionalities of date, I'll just call this date. See this one. I can see the date. If I need to see the time, I'll just call this time class. Date time together, I'll just call it. And time delta to see the certain differences. So let's go ahead. Import date time. Inside the date time, if I want to see the details of the date, this particular class. So here inside the date, I can just pass this constructor value. Any value, any particular date, you can just put any today's date, even you can put it here. It will be showing you that this is the date you had put it here inside this date. So the constructor will be invoked automatically. If suppose the same thing you want to do, see this one, this line and this line. In this way also you can just do module name, then you are calling this date class, particularly passing the constructor. This is also working. And here, if you want to do in this way, this is also correct way here. Here, from the date time import date, that also you can do. And inside date directly you can take it here. And here, these data you can give. These are what? These are year, month, and the day. You can pass any date, any time. So here, year, month, day. This is the means format you have to take. So the point is overall, the date time is the module. Inside it, this date class is present, time class is present. If we want to take the functionalities from this one, suppose here, there is a, inside this date, suppose there is a today function. I want to see the details of the today. So it will give the today details. Suppose here I am calling date.today. So this date.today. So it will be giving you the today's date. If I want to write here date time.date. So inside this date is present here. Inside this module, this date is class is present here. And if I am giving this value, it means constructor will be invoked automatically. Okay, any value, YY, MM, year, you can provide. Any YY, any month, any day, you can present it here. So here we can put it here. Suppose here, now inside this today, here, this today, okay. Now suppose here I want to take what are the year, month, and the day. If I want to take year, month, and the day. So what we'll do, so because here in this date class, today is the method present here. And inside this date class, there is a year, month, and day is also present as the attribute. So we can call, so this is the method, these are the attributes. You can, inside the date class, we can call them. Suppose here, with the help of today, you had find out what is the today's date you had stored in variable. Now with the help of it, I can find out what is the year, what is the month, what is the day. It is saying year is 2021. Okay, month is, this is the month. Month is 11 and 7 is the day. So in this way, I can capture year, month, and the day easily with the date class and with the today function, and these attribute I can use, and I can find out the date details. Okay. The similar, I am having the time. If I want to find out what is the time, so here I can use the time. From date time, import time. Here I'm making the instance of time. So you can just check it out, the instance of time. Okay, if you print it, it will give you 0 because there's no time right now. Now here you are passing the constructor. So here hour, minute, and seconds you are passing. Any hour, any minutes, any. And here you are looking at here, it is showing you the time. Now inside this time, you want to see what is the hour, what is the minute, what is the second. So here it is dragging. Hours is 11. These are the minutes and these are the seconds. So these are hour, minute, seconds are the attributes present there inside the time class. We can call them. Okay. And then there is inside this date time, there is one more date time class. Means date time class is also present inside the date time module. Here I am making the constructor to initiate it with any value. Here it is showing you the data. If I want to find out the year, month, and day, it is showing you these data from these year, month. So see here, in date, only date can be seen. Time, only time can be seen. In date time, both can see. So it is giving you both of the thing, date and time. Here I'm just fetching out the date only, details. And here if I want to fetch out the details of day, month, year, means entire detail I want to fetch it out. So here I'm passing all the values of year, month, date, hour, minute, second. And now I can see it individually also. Okay, so in this way, these are the very small things are there. So just hands on for this one, up to here. From here, start doing this one, import date time. Do it now. Do it now. Carry on. For next 5 minutes, I'm going to carry. Complete these things. Because everything is present, just we need to call it. We are learning the very fundamentals. Carry on. Be careful with the syntaxes now.